June Hall of Heroes officially announced, and surprise, 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 nobody possibly could have guessed this. The Dark Succubus. This was like the #1 guess by the community. It's like everyone was like, it's gonna be Dark Succubus. 99% sure it's gonna be Dark Succubus. Everyone called it. This wasn't me calling it. This was like everyone called it. Basically, well, there was only a few units that it could have possibly been. They were either like they couldn't give us like what are they gonna do? Give us a dupe or something OP. So there's only a few units that could have been. Dark Succubus is the way. I actually like the Dark Succubus. I know a lot of people probably don't care about her. The too long didn't watch version of this is she's extremely similar to the Fire Succubus. There's only 2 differences. One, the 3rd skill is based on max HP. And then the other difference is she's dark and not fire. So she's element neutral, right? So that's basically it. If you've played with the Fire Succubus, you might already know this. But anyway, I do like the Dark Succubus. So let's see when the Hall of Heroes is. It is, well, it's always the weekend. Anyway, let's take a look at her and let's see what she does. Is this the one? This is the one. I was gonna click the other button, but it wasn't that button. It was the other button. So anyway, let's see what she does. First skill, this is a sleep. This is actually one of the best first skills in the game. Sleep and increase the attack gauge. Really, really nice first skill. Really high activation rate. And gives her half of another turn, basically. She recovers her attack gauge by 50% if the target falls asleep, and it's most likely going to fall asleep, which is really cool. Arena defense leader skill, 33%. Not bad. You could even use this. I mean, if you're using this in things like RTA, I wouldn't put her on arena defense. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't even know what her AI would even possibly do, but I wouldn't put her on arena defense. Her base speed is not bad, though. But yeah, I wouldn't put her on arena defense. However, she's decent in RTA. I feel she's decent in RTA. I've used her in a different comp. I've used her in a cleave comp in Guild Wars, which is, I mean, it's basically just damage. Like just for a 3rd skill, just as a damage. You could use a million different things, like half the samurais you could use for that. It's just AoE damage, right? But this Twisted Joy is really cool. So the first skill, love first skill. Second skill, Twist Joy, attacks without waking up the enemy that's under sleep, which all Succubuses do. Replaces up to 3 beneficial effects granted on the target with sleep, increased chance of landing a glancing hit, and defense break for 2 turns. Reusable in 3 turns. If this was reusable in 2 turns, it would be way too OP. This is a really, really great, especially if you're going up. If you feel like you're going up a lot against things like Wusa, Fran, Bastet, Velajul, you're like, everyone's got so many. I don't have a Tiana, I don't have a Triton, I don't have blah, blah, blah. A lot of times you only need a single target strip. And this is not even just a single target strip. This is strip, glancing, what is it? Strip, glancing, and sleep and defense break. That is pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome, especially if you get like if there's 3 beneficial effects on them, and then you get all of them, and then you come in. It turns their immunity and shields and whatever into a defense break. You come in and you can one-shot nuke them. If she's very fast, you could have like a super fast, for example, Violent Ganymede, and come in with her on Swift, and you can have them tuned to go one after the other. So she strips, and then the Gany resets. Pretty nice. But one of the beautiful things about this is that it replaces beneficial effects, right? So if the enemy has beneficial effects, then it will replace them. But if they don't have beneficial effects, it's like, baby, you just said that 3 times. There's a different way. If they don't have beneficial effects, you can still sleep. So you have the option of will runes, use this. No will runes, use this. It's pretty nice. This 3rd skill for RTA is basically pointless. For RTA, you just use the first 2 skills. If you're going to use like a cleave thing, you use the 3rd skill. But she's actually not bad for cleave because she's got the defense leader skill, but there's a million different things that are decent for cleave. I think she's a pretty decent RTA unit, though. I do have a battle to show you guys as well from my own battle. And also, if you guys ever see a player called 30N Legacy, doing RTA, the G3 player actually uses this quite a decent amount. And I know also, if you guys are familiar with Faint Memory, streams a lot on Twitch, he also thinks very highly of the Dark Succubus. Pretty nice unit. So let's see. Let me do that. And then we'll go to see Arena Replay. Here we go. Okay. So this, I actually just did this. I was like, let me show you guys what she's capable of. And then I just pick OP stuff at the beginning. So I basically am using her as a swift unit. Bans out the friend. And then I'm going to try to control things as much as possible. So I saw he didn't have will rune, so of course I went for that. Defense break. I didn't get the kill here though. He comes in, he resets my, my Okinos. Because he didn't want the... he didn't want me to do skill 2 on Tiana. See, or Triana, sorry, Triana. So I didn't get it. How many stuns did he get? He got some attack gauge decrease. But he went for, instead of the kill, he went for the skill 2, which doesn't really do anything except for proc the pony time. And now I'm just going to shield because I know he's going to mow long skill 3 now. So, missed the sleep there. Missed the sleep. So let's see. We got another turn. Procs that. Doesn't get the stun, but I do the shield. This way Mo Long can't reckless and kill my Vanessa. So I get the sleep there. Increases her attack gauge. Right? It increases it enough to take another turn before Tiana gets a turn. Now I defense break. And then I would just do... that's just a little bit of extra damage. But you see, she's got some potential, right? She's got some potential. I mean, not that I took her in with a bunch of, like, 3 stars and, like, they carried her... Or she carried them or whatever. But... she's got some potential to be at least usable. But anyway, guys, 6-minute video. Hot damn, Bagel doing a 6-minute video on Hall of Heroes. Can we cheese it out for another 3.5 minutes? No, that's fine. You guys get the idea of what she's capable of. If you guys want to see some more Dark Succubus Spotlight action, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Shortest Hall of Heroes ever. But I actually really do like her. She's like one of my the Hall of Heroes that I feel is the nicer than usual. Like I've enjoyed using her for a bit. So anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoy. I fully skilled her up. It was a long time ago too. But anyway, that's it for this one. I will see you as always in the next one.